Oh my god, I got it? Wow. I can't believe I got that last squeeze. Alright, that's fine. Ticks are shit, but like 2 extra squeezes? Fuck yeah, dude. And, you know, the important thing is getting 600. So yeah, this is happening. Blue Indigo V4 came in today. Yesterday, whatever. Got it set up today. The only problem I had initially with it is that, and it's probably something I only would have noticed on this song, I had to adjust the dead zone for the whammy bar because it was inputting like basically invisible whammy on notes that I obviously made sure I wasn't touching the bar or anything. And it came up in this song because the second act you don't whammy for it, and for a while I didn't realize it was happening, and I just kept overlapping that phrase for the first phrase for the third act like extensively, and finally realized what was going on. Anyway, so the other big thing about this particular item is that I didn't realize this at the time when I ordered it, but USB authentication means that you need to plug in, you know, in this case specifically a guitar controller, which I guess would just be the Explorer because it's the only wired Xbox guitar. I thought that by USB authentication it just meant that there was like a chip in the adapter that either satisfied or bypassed the Xbox security, and you would just use like a regular controller to go through the dashboard and stuff. But no, so I almost got completely screwed on this item. Thankfully, I still have my first broken Explorer, and the thing is like in complete disrepair at this point. The strum board is completely missing. It just became completely detached, desoldered, and it's basically just a shell with the basic Xbox controller motherboard circuitry attached, but thankfully that's all I need. So it looks like this is going to work out long term, which is really cool. I gave the Explorer my brother gave me back in like March that I used to get the full Series FC. I gave that back to him, and I also picked up an adapter for him as well, so he'll be able to use this too. Very, very cool item when you know, get everything working. This is just, yeah. I'm able to play Xbox on my CRT, and this is just really cool that I'm able to actually tackle this stuff and get some decent scores apparently while I'm at it. The biggest problem that I have with my Xbox setup here is that the overscan is really bad for Xbox apparently on my CRT. I don't think there's a way to manually adjust your screen size, especially while running in standard definition. So yeah, the overscan is eating a lot of the border, and it's particularly a problem because the strike line is much lower to the CRT than A, PS2, and B, what I would prefer. I'm not sure if that in particular was causing the kind of rough transition I had between the consoles. I was just hitting things really late when I first set this up, and even now, like, I have a lot of dumb misses due to that. The other thing, you know, it's probably paired with that. I have no doubt that that's probably the main cause of it, but it could also be that running this adapter, running through this adapter causes an extra frame of latency. I kind of doubt that since it's built for Clone Hero, but maybe it just functions differently on console. I just don't know. That's just how that transition went. I was hitting things pretty late and having a lot of dumb misses, but clearly I got fairly adapted, so I have a feeling this is not the best song I could have started with, but I did always really like this song back when I played this game for fun. It was one of my favorite Xbox exclusives. For the most part, they're all really good, except for Salvation. But yeah, I had a particular affinity for this and a couple others. I think the first thing I should have done is stop just to bring my global quote-unquote ranking up on Score Hero. But, you know, I guess I can just do that next or whatever. So yeah, really cool score. I don't actually know how my solo act went. I have a feeling there's easily another 200 on there. Although I don't really know what to think about that act, because if you've seen the path or have done this yourself, you'll notice that I activated on the green before the triplets. The reason for that is that the back end notes are essentially, I mean, it looks like it varies between like 3/4 of a eighth measure, which I guess would be like, God, I don't care. Slightly, aka slightly more than an eighth measure note, and it varies between that and like maybe a half, because this chart is just like fucking ridiculous in every sense of the word. But point being, because you can't abuse the front end for those triplets like at all, and it's really hard to use extended hit window on it without missing the yellow, I thought that just given the fact that you can abuse the green so hard, and it's a more comfortable extended hit window act, and the back end notes aren't that much further apart generally than an eighth measure, but that's why I decided to make this adjustment. But yeah, I was aiming at the very least for like, I was kind of following just the big squeeze path for that act because it's just so fucked. But I was aiming for the eighth blue on the trill, and maybe trying to fudge in the following yellow, but I don't know if I don't think I did that. So yeah, at least plus 200 in ticks left on this, plenty of ticks, I'm sure. I didn't even really focus on them too much. I didn't push the third act very hard because I was sick of overlapping that front end, because I suck. And I didn't really care too much about ticks when I'm going for extra squeezes. So yeah, definitely improvable, but this is really solid for a first run, I think.